Okay, so we are live tonight. This is Farooq Malik, your host, and we are live tonight for another great session with Erica Eced, who is the tax consultant for German VAT. And we will be questioning Erica tonight about different scenarios of German VAT. We already had a session with Erica a month before, almost a month before, and we had so many good questions. But as you know, the German market, Amazon German market, is the second biggest market on Amazon after USA, and in terms of revenues. So we actually were requested a lot from our members, from our more than 500,000 members, that we shall bring Erica once again for more questions. And another thing I'd like to add is that there is another update on Amazon Europe. Actually, it's OSS, which is one stop shop, which was previously pan European, and now it's one stop shop. Now that is for European countries other than UK. So for example, if you have any inventory in any European country like Germany, you can ship it to any other country in EU from that warehouse in Germany by keeping the inventory of your product in just one warehouse. So we'll be talking about OSS with Erica as well. So I'd like to thank you, Erica, for coming all the way from Spain to us for such a wonderful session. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome. Thank
Okay,
you
so
so much.
Erica, let's start with the typical questions about German VAT. So my first question will be, how long it takes now these days, since you know it's been a pandemic time for a very long time, and things are very slow. The process is very slow these days for a very long time, and so is now. So I'd like to ask you approximately, tentatively, how long does it take? How much time does it take actually for someone from start date to getting the VAT of Germany?
So, thank you for introducing me so with your nice words. Abram, regarding our last conversation, time didn't change that much. That means that it's around 3 months. I just received right now the BIT from one enable. It's called F9. F9 spots, and I will say I sent the application around February, and now we are end of April, so it's still the same. So I can't tell you, I can't give you any updates actually with that documentation, with the tramitation and time that they are taking.
Okay, but approximately it takes around 2 to 3 months, approximately, tentatively.
I will say 3 months.
3 months.
Okay,
Okay, not less than
but
that.
yeah, well, it's actually 2 months. It's actually I think they are taking less time right now. Since from February, they are doing better. They are
Okay,
gaining better times. Let's gonna see what's happening in the next. But
okay,
I don't want to give that long time, less time as normally.
okay. So the best thing would be it's starting from 2 months time, going up to 3 to 4 months time. That is the bracket actually. Minimum would be
Yes.
4, minimum would be 2, and maximum could be 4 to 5 months. It may go up to 5 months as well, depending on the
No.
situation. No? Okay. Three
No,
months.
no, no, no. Well, because we are talking about UK companies, isn't it?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
UK companies are the longest on terms.
Okay.
If you have an LLC in US, or if you have a company in Pakistan or India, you can even register your company in Pakistan. Then it doesn't take that much, because the competent tax office is in another place, and they are not so overcome.
Okay. So the UK concerned German tax office is very busy all the time. That is why they take more time than other countries. Okay. So that is
Yes,
fine.
that.
Okay. So my second question would be, um, how which are the documents we need to register for German VAT? If someone has a limited company in UK, what documents do they need to have, or what documents would they need to give you for registering for German VAT?
Maybe this question wasn't so clear last time, but now I have the response because all my submissions, all my submitted application were with BIT number or UTR number, unique taxpayer number. That's the number that everybody can get if you create and you register a limited company in UK. That's possible to get it without BIT registration. So it's not a problem. It's not a problem as well if you are not British or if you are not living in UK.
Okay, all right. So all we need is a UTR and limited company registration certificate and a form you will give to fill. That's it.
Yes, I will need as well documentation that is obvious, like company's house registration, about the shareholders, who's
Certificate.
the
Okay.
owner,
Okay.
passport copies, so on.
Okay. Okay.
That's
So
the
there are four
basics.
to five. Okay, there are 4 to 5 documents which actually we need to have. I guess we have some disruption on Erica's end.
Sorry.
Okay, so I guess there was some disruption on your end. Okay, no problem. So,
Mhm.
the you need to we need to have a few documents, like we need to give you passport, we need to give you the UTR number, we need to give you the shareholding certificate, we need to give you the article of association, we need to give you a form which you will give us, and we need to fill it up, and also the bank details. Is that so?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
A bank, yes. Normally they take normal format for bank accounts. It says IBAN and BIC or SWIFT. Is those are the EU codes for bank accounts. It's very easy to find it. Mostly of the people had TransferWise
that's right.
account, and
That's right.
that's the easier.
That's right. Okay.
That's
Okay.
and this account will be for possibly VAT refunds because from now on, who gets registration, he won't pay the VAT directly regarding the new VAT measures.
Okay, so how are we going to pay monthly VAT? Will we pay directly to German VAT authority, or we'll be paying the VAT to you?
Uh, well, that's a question that is very important question because you are not going to pay and I am not going to pay regarding the news, regarding the new measures, legislation, new act on Amazon regarding marketplaces because the European Union introduced new measures in July of this year. Um, of course, we're still making tax reports, but now I suppose most of you receive a new or a message from Amazon or eBay or whatever marketplace we're using, where the marketplace will collect VIT. That means it will be deemed for bad purposes. It means Amazon and eBay will collect and pay taxes directly and they will make the transfer directly to the tax office. Then
Okay,
we have to make a tax report special. It's a kind of new transaction. Okay,
okay,
it's like
this is something
if
very
the
new.
seller actually were Amazon, but we are the providers to Amazon. So regarding taxes and law, but we still being responsible for our products. sellers.
Okay.
You're still being responsible for your products.
Okay, so you're trying to say that there is an update on Amazon. Oh, there is an update on EU VAT paying system, which will be effective from coming July, not now. After
No.
July, after July,
Yes.
every marketplace like Amazon will be collecting VAT on
Mm-hmm.
sales directly from the seller. They will deduct that amount from their seller account in
Mm-hmm.
advance, and they will pay directly to the tax authorities of that country. Either it's Germany, either it's France, either it's Italy, either it's Spain, either it's any country. They will be
Yes.
collecting, or they will be deducting the VAT directly from seller account. Okay. Okay, so
Yes.
this is a really big update. So till January, till July, sorry, how are we going to pay? For example, if somebody gets VAT registered tomorrow, for example, and
Mm-hmm.
they have to pay the VAT, then how would they pay? Would they ask you to pay and they will pay you, or they can pay directly to German authority? How would they pay?
Um, there's we just made the report, and regarding the results, I asked this person to make a transfer, because it doesn't make that sense to make now a SEPA. Normally, I used to make direct debit, but
Okay.
for this short time, I wouldn't like to risk to make this direct debit,
Okay.
because if something gets wrong, they start taking money, and we don't want it.
That's
We
right.
will prefer to keep the money and then rent wherever is going wrong. Okay, so basically, I will ask the customer to make the transfer, and this customer will send me a payment confirmation, so I know this VAT report has been reported. I reported it, and my customer, the seller, do the transfer to the tax office. I
Okay.
already give codes and everything. It's no problem with it.
Okay, so you're trying to say that till July to 2021, before July 2021, if somebody gets VAT registered in Germany, then they can pay directly to German VAT authorities. You will give them the account number for German VAT. They will pay the VAT directly, and they will give you the receipt of paying payment. Okay,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
and then
There's
you can file
no
it.
um there's no way to make money through my account, because at the end it just makes it just make it longer, the
Okay, okay,
payment.
great.
Yes.
Okay, so I see that somebody is considering us that we are talking about UK VAT. So I'd like to correct everyone out there who's watching us that we are talking about Germany VAT. It's German VAT we are talking about. We are not talking about UK VAT in this session. We are talking about German VAT in this session, because I can see some messages coming about HMRC or UK VAT Collection Authority. So it has nothing to get with HMRC or UK VAT authorities in this session. We are totally talking about German VAT in this session. Okay, Rika. So coming back to the topic, now I'd like to ask another question. Um, how long does it take to apply for EORI number for Germany? And can shall we apply along with VAT, or we shall apply after getting VAT? Because EORI number, let me tell my viewers first what is
Mm-hmm.
EORI. EORI number for any country in Europe is required if you want to import anything into that country. For example, if you
Mm-hmm.
want to import anything in Germany, then you shall have EORI number for Germany. If you don't
Yes.
have an EORI number for Germany, you will not be allowed to import anything in Germany. So, in
Mm-hmm.
order to send your inventory to Amazon Germany, you don't just need to have a VAT in Germany. In fact, you need to have an EORI number as well. So now coming to the second question and second part, so, Erica, do we need to apply for ERI along with VAT, or we shall wait for VAT to come and then we apply for ERI? Please.
It doesn't make a big difference. The only
Okay.
thing, because when you get it, then you get it for always,
Yeah.
and you don't have to do anything with it. Okay, it's just an identification step. The only thing I will recommend people who want to make several imports in the EU, uh, a UK enterprise is not allowed to make more than 9 times a year custom clearance
Okay.
under his name. That's a
Okay.
very important thing because after you think it's everything going well, and then you arrive to the ninth time and they require somebody local, a local transport agency in Germany or any enterprise based in Europe to make custom clearance. It's not, if you're from outside the EU, your ERA number will be only valid for custom clearance 8 times a year, not nine, not more than nine.
Okay, so this is something totally new. So you're telling us that
Yes.
if somebody is registered on Germany VAT on a UK limited company, then they are only eligible or they are only able to import in Germany 8 times in 1 year. Is that so?
Uh, Please, but if you have like transport agency, anybody who's making custom clearance, then it's possible. It's just for custom clearance. So don't make a big fixation. I'm sure you will fix it, but it is just something that I want to remark because of Brexit.
Okay. So what difference does it make? I mean, this 8 time or 9 time thing, I don't think it will make any difference to Amazon sellers because they usually send
Yeah.
inventory twice in a month. So that means that in the 4 month of the year, we won't be able to send inventory anymore. I don't think so. It wouldn't make any difference. I guess we will manage that.
Yeah, okay. It's just about custom clearance, not
Okay.
any other problems. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure mostly of you get custom clearance by transport agencies. So that's not the problem. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great.
Hmm.
So EOI number usually arrives in a week or something.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. So we can apply after getting VAT as well. So there's no problem at all. Okay.
Yes.
And the most important question now, OSS, that is one stop shop. Okay. Amazon has
Hmm.
recently introduced, or I would say Amazon has recently updated Pan European to OSS because initially Pan European was that you bring your inventory to UK warehouse and Amazon will ship it to the whole Europe. Okay, and you can sell in whole Europe, Italy, France, Spain, Germany, and Netherlands, and so many other countries which are on Amazon. But unfortunately, after Brexit, Pan European has been closed, and now Amazon has started a new thing which is called OSS, one stop shop, which is for EU countries except UK. So, for example, if you import anything in Germany and you have your inventory in German warehouse, then you will be able or you shall be able to ship it to other countries in Europe except UK. Am I right, Erica?
Regarding the questions with Amazon conditions, I'm not that expert. So it's something that you have to ask to somebody who's Amazon or eBay master. I'm
Okay.
more on the legal side. I know the taxation, and I just can give you advice about uh, OSS because it's
Okay.
one stop shop, and how is this going to work?
Okay.
But
Okay.
I can't give you I can't give you exactly conditions that Amazon gives to the sellers. My rest my To answer your question, I will say if you ship to if you are from UK, if you are a limited company from UK and you are registered in, for example, Germany, you have you have in their warehouses your goods, and then you can ship it within other countries, but only regular, only a limit. There's a limit, for
Okay.
example, to Austria or to the Netherlands, but you can't do up to 10,000 from July. Okay,
Okay.
so in that way, the only advice I can see in the new legislation I can give you for you regarding new legislation is try to register as much as possible in the countries as much as possible, because you can make tax reports only from one country. Once you are registered, you have no limit to sell, no
Okay.
limit to store, but VAT registration in that country that you are going to sell. For example, if you think it's very lucrative, it gives a lot of money. Sweden and Norway are very expensive countries. VAT registration is just once. Then you make VAT reports from other country in Europe, which is not that expensive. That is not a big expense a year. Sorry, a month.
Okay.
So the very good thing for marketplace sellers is now they do not have to report in every single country where they are registered. With OSS, they submit only one report in one country, and
Okay.
it's valid for the rest of the countries. Of course, the system is really, really, really in development. Do not wait that in July everything will be very nice, very perfect, and everything ready for that. It will take few months. So from my point of view, if I were an Amazon or eBay seller, it's a really, really good opportunity to register in countries where VAT reports monthly or quarterly are very expensive, but with just one registration is enough from July. Do you understand my point?
I, I understand that from July onwards. Okay, I'd like to know about this BIT. What is this BIT report?
Um, it's actually the general BIT return or BIT file.
Registration.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, no,
So
no, no.
BIT
Report
is just like
are
VAT?
the
Is it just like VAT something? Is the VAT number in other countries?
um, yeah, yeah. I mean, once is I'm speaking first VIT registration, and on the other side, VIT reports. VIT
Okay.
reports are the regular reports that you submit to the tax office with a number of sales,
Okay. Okay.
VIT, and you
Actually, I
pay it.
understand now. So you're talking about
Sorry.
VAT. So I
Sorry.
actually understood it's VIT. So I was like, is there something new?
VIT.
VIT. So it's VAT. Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
understand. Okay. So
Sorry.
VAT for so you're trying to say that VAT for Sweden and VAT for Norway is very expensive. So from July, after July, we can only register VAT in one country other than UK. Okay, and
Yeah, in EU.
we will be able to return the VAT of whole Europe in just one country, for example, Germany.
Yes, theoretically, but in the practice, it will take few months more. The administration, they need more time to do that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it is a perspective. I mean, it is the direction on how the law goes. So these are, from my point of view, very good news for seller on marketplaces, because it simplifies bureaucracy, and it's of course less expenses on cost on
Okay, I get it. So, I want to know one thing that for now, before July, if somebody registers for German VAT and they get EORI for Germany and they have their inventory in Germany, and for example, they sell in France or other countries in Europe as well, would they need to register for VAT in France and VAT in Italy before July?
rules didn't change that much. If you are storing, then you have to register.
Okay. Okay, and
Yeah.
after July, do we need to register or just one country?
Registration must to be in every single country you are
Okay,
storing
but filing will
and
be just in
or
one country.
selling.
But filing will be just in one country after July.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay. So now we understand that after July, you just need to register once for VAT in every country you're selling, but you will need to file VAT in just one country for all the countries.
Yes.
Okay,
It is
great.
theoretical like that, but
Okay,
we will see.
but for now, before July, for now, we have to register as well as we have to return file in every country separately before July.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, and there is a
Because it's
possibility, and there is a possibility that things may change after July. That we are thinking right now that after July we will not be able to file separately on every country, but there is a possibility that the policy changes and we still have to file a separate filing for every country, right? It's not confirmed yet.
I will recommend you not to start right now. Even there's no tools. I didn't see any. I was asking. I was watching the official sites. Uh, there's nothing, any program or instruction. We should get already the instructions how to do it, but VIT
Mhm.
accountants. But
Okay.
it's something that is going to take, because administrations, local administration tax collects in every country are not that ready for that.
Okay. So you're trying to say we shall be going for German VAT registration and German URI at the moment, and we shall be selling on German in Germany at the moment, and we shall be waiting till July, and let's see how things go.
Well, a good thing about Germany is that um, there's no need to make monthly VAT returns. Since January, they are given quarterly VAT reports.
Okay. So we don't have to
Mm.
file every month in Germany. You're trying to say we have to file after 3 months, just like UK.
Enterprises that start being registered from um, January from this year
Okay.
got that condition. It's a
Okay.
special law for Germany. New,
Okay. The new law.
yes.
Okay, so from now on, after Germany 2021, whichever company in UK got the German VAT after Germany 2021, they will be allowed or they will be given a privilege to return file the returns for quarter rather than every month. So whoever was
Mm.
registered before January 2021, will they still be filing every month?
The thing is, if you can ask to change, but it's of course a bureaucracy thing. Um, I didn't have the opportunity, and those enterprises which I'm making VAT. I'm filing for them monthly. Are a company that makes big sales, so I prefer to do it monthly because otherwise the Excel
Oh
makes
yeah, I
a
understand.
big
I
mess.
understand. It's very difficult to manage that much
Yeah,
transactions. So if you have so many transactions, then it is always better to pay every month rather than going for a quarter. Okay, I understand.
yeah, and
But
it's up to the amount you have. Then you have to file monthly, but it's a big amount.
okay, so I would like to ask the last question, which is the most important one, and everyone is waiting out there for that question, which is how much do you charge for registering German VAT, and how much do you charge for filing for returning the for filing the returns for German VAT every month, and
Okay, so
how much discount will you give to enablers, and how much do you generally charge?
yes. Okay. Normally, for new customers that contact me, I charge 2020 registration and 50 euros for ERE application.
Okay.
For enables, this is my offer that it will be also until end of May. You'll
Okay.
have for 2,000 euros EORI application and VAT registration, but together.
Okay. So I repeat. I think is it 200 or 2,000 euros for the registration? How much is it?
200.
Is it 2,000 euros?
200.
200. Yeah.
200.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was shocked that how can it be 2,000 euros? That is too much.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So normally you charge 250 euros with EORI registration and VAT registration, and for enablers you'll be charging 200 for VAT and for EORI both, right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so thank you very much for
And
offering a 50 euro discount to enablers.
and
And how much will be?
monthly.
Yeah, go ahead. And for
Uh,
monthly filing, yeah.
okay, I don't charge anything during the waiting time, of course.
Okay,
So if during those 3 months nothing happens because you don't get any VIT report, VIT number, there's no need. You don't have to. You don't have any obligation with me. After the first month, when you receive it, I'm not charging anything. But I still working for you with VIT completion and VIT compliance, tax compliance, and then I charge 35 euros a month. This is my discount for enables.
okay. And you usually charge 50 euros a month. Normally you charge 50 euros a month for filing, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, great. So let me rephrase it for all my viewers out there who are watching us, that Erica usually charge 250 euros for registering VAT and ERA for Germany, but for enablers she'll be charging 200, and she'll be giving us 50 euros discount for VAT and ERA registration in Germany. And she usually charge 50 euros every month for filing, which she will charge 35 to enablers, and she will not be charging anything until we get VAT registered. And once we get VAT registered in Germany, she will not charge anything to us for the first month, and she will still return the file the returns, which will be nil, obviously. But from the second month, she will start charging 35 euros per month. Am I right, Erica?
Mhm. Yes, that's it.
Okay, okay. Great,
Okay.
Erica. Thank you very much for being with us and answering so many questions, which were really important. And you gave us really updated information, like things are going to change in July, and we shall be advancedly prepared for
Mhm.
that. And I'd like to get you on board in live session after a few days once again to get updated, and for some other questions if we may have or our views may have.
Mhm.
So I'd like to thanks again for coming all the way from Spain and answering all our questions. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thank you. You
Bye
too.
bye.